In 1999, Amazon.com stock soared, increasing by 1,200%. It was a symbol of the burgeoning internet economy. Yet, just months later, the bubble bursts. From 2000 to 2001, Amazon lost 80% of its value. Many predicted its end. This dramatic downturn highlights a core misunderstanding about the dot-com era. Was it all just hype, or did something foundational emerge? The truth reveals a different picture than commonly portrayed. This is the surprising story. The internet's true potential was undeniable. In 1995, only 1% of the world population used the internet. By 2000, this figure jumps to 6.7%. This rapid expansion fueled immense optimism. A new digital frontier opened, promising to revolutionize everything from commerce to communication. Entrepreneurs and investors saw unprecedented opportunities. The underlying technology was transformative. However, the business models built upon it often lacked substance. This distinction becomes critical. The optimism quickly turned into speculation. Investors poured money into any company with a .com in its name, regardless of profitability or viable business plans. Pets.com exemplifies this mania. The company raised an astonishing $300 million and reached a market capitalization of $100 million at its IPO. Yet, it lasted only 2 years. Its liquid assets, valued at $8 million after failure, starkly contrast its initial funding. This era was defined by rapid fundraising and unsustainable spending. By March 2000, the bubble reached its zenith. Cisco Systems, a company critical to building internet infrastructure, hit a market capitalization of $550 billion. This made it one of the most valuable companies globally. The era also saw mega mergers like the $164 billion AOL-Time Warner deal, announced in January 2000. This merger symbolized the belief that old media and new media could seamlessly combine. Such valuations and deals often disregarded traditional financial metrics, driven by pure speculative frenzy. Then, the inevitable crash. The Nasdaq Composite Index, heavily weighted with tech stocks, fell a staggering 78% from its peak. Billions in market value evaporated. The once celebrated dot-coms faced a harsh reality: their business models were unsustainable. Venture capital funding dried up. This period, known as the dot-com bust, caused widespread panic and significant financial losses for countless investors. Many believed the entire internet experiment was a failure, a massive overestimation of technology's role. The bust produced its share of famous casualties. Companies like Webvan, an online grocery delivery service, burned through nearly $1 billion before filing for bankruptcy in 2001. Boo.com, an online fashion retailer, collapsed in 2000 after just 18 months, having spent $185 million. These failures weren't due to a lack of ambition or innovative ideas, but rather unsustainable spending, flawed logistics, and a premature market. They serve as stark reminders of the speculative environment. Amidst the carnage, some companies not only survived but thrived. Amazon, despite its near-fatal 80% stock drop, managed to endure. Its focus on customer experience and long-term vision, even at the expense of short-term profits, proved resilient. This distinguishes it from its failed peers. These survivors demonstrated that while many business models were flawed, the internet itself was not. Their strategies involved adapting, conserving capital, and recognizing genuine market needs. Other companies, born or solidified during this period, also went on to become global giants. eBay, Google, and Apple are prime examples. eBay's auction model proved robust. Google, launched in 1998, focused on a superior search algorithm and a sustainable advertising model. Apple, under Steve Jobs' return, pivoted towards innovation that would define the next decade. These companies understood that the internet provided a powerful platform, but success required solid execution and real value creation. The surprising truth about the dot-com bubble isn't that the internet was a bad idea. Instead, it was the market's premature exuberance and the pursuit of unsustainable business models. The internet's fundamental value was always present. The bubble served as a necessary, albeit painful, correction, clearing out companies built on hype rather than substance. The survivors proved the internet's long-term transformative power, demonstrating that innovation requires patience and viable economic frameworks, not just speed and first-mover advantage. What does this mean for your money and your life today? The dot-com bubble teaches us critical lessons about investing in human psychology. Fear of missing out, or FOMO, drives speculative bubbles. It leads to irrational decisions. Today, with rapid tech advancements, these lessons remain highly relevant. Distinguish between genuine innovation with a sustainable path and mere hype. Focus on long-term value, not just short-term gains. Understanding history empowers better financial choices, preventing past mistakes from repeating.